Yep, this is an imposing structure. Look at that, towering out above everyone. Welcome back, everyone. As promised, directly on from the last episode, we are sitting out here watching this church being built. They've just laid that solid stone foundation. And I think while we sit here and watch them build it, which is very pleasant, I'd like to take the time to welcome all the new subscribers to the channel. I noticed that there's a few of you that have joined us over the last week or so. Welcome. It's very good to have you with us. If you've enjoyed yourself so far, for everyone else, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Promise I'll get back to you. A like and a subscribe if you haven't subscribed is great too. And especially if you're enjoying yourself, a like would be great. But today we want to see this church go up and really start expanding this little village here, because it is still little. I'd like to try and hit a 200 population cap quite soon too. Well, we're not very far away from that, and we have as you can see in the top right corner, we have more than enough houses planned out. I think we have 11 specced out up there, plotted out for us to build, and I think we need to split out some chicken coops too. But what we really want to do is really want to see this church go up. So I'm actually going to speed it up quickly, because let's get this animation going. I really just love sitting here watching things. So we've sunk the foundations with the stone, it seems, and now they are using wood. Let's have a look at the progress here. Yeah, it's a long build process, this actually. Okay, so you're not going the foundations. Okay, we've got the floorboards in and the floor, and now we are going for the sides. This is a massive structure, this church. It's going to add a lot of prestige to the village. I'm sure these builders are very pleased to be working on it. It is currently November, so coming into winter, I think this church will probably be up in winter. It's quite a good time to get a church up, to be honest. I think all the harvesting for the year has been done. We're sitting on an okay food situation. We've got a buckwheat harvest, large buckwheat harvest still to come in there. Still some sunflowers, still some potatoes coming in. We got some fish. Yeah, it looks like we're okay on the food front. We're finally getting there. Sunflower oil as well. Hopefully we can do some sunflower oil trading soon. Look at this scaffolding that's going up around here on the church. Really the detail. This is the first building I've seen with scaffolding going up. Okay, so we really are going up onto another level, and this is amazing to see the scaffolding, the detail. The developers have even gone into that detail of the scaffolding. Is this a set of stairs? Yeah, look, this is a set of stairs up the side of the scaffolding here. That's crazy. That's cool. Wow. Okay. So yeah, the church building animations are absolutely stunning. Is this another set of scaffolding? It is. It is another set of scaffolding. That is absolutely amazing. Okay, let's pause here quickly while we deal with the trader. So let's see if we've got there. We can do 1,000. We always want to trade some, because we need some money coming in all the time. Can we do those? We can do 10 clothes for you, good sir. 10 clothes, not 100. 10 clothes, and I don't think we can do any of the others. And let's get back to the church as the snow falls. And it looks like the next layer is going up. Interesting. More scaffolding. I think this is probably the final layer of scaffolding. Yeah, there's the other ramp coming up to the scaffolding. This is a crazy, imposing building, the church. Look at that. Oh, wow, more levels going up. We're not even halfway through the building process here. This is absolutely fantastic, actually. This church is going to add great prestige to this village. Look at this. Are they on the second? No, they're not on the second floor. They're still on the first floor. But look at that. Wow. Wow. That really is amazing to see. I wish the men actually walked up the scaffolding. That would be cool if the animation had them actually coming up the scaffolding. But I suppose you can't ask for everything. Still is pretty cool to watch. Whoa. I was wrong. There is another level. There are 3 layers of scaffolding now. This is crazy. We are going high now. This is the tallest building in town by a long way. Oh, yeah, okay. This is finished now. Okay, here come the back of the church. This is still going to be the spire up here, I think. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Here comes the spire. Oh my goodness gracious me. Yep. This is an imposing structure. Look at that. Towering out above everyone. Look at that. Wow. I'm actually really impressed. The number of layers on the model, the actual scaffolding layers that the model has is just amazing underneath all this clad. It obviously gets clad, so look at that. It's just stunning. I absolutely love it. It just really actually all makes sense. And up here we go, and I think there's probably a spire that'll go up. There it goes, spire. Wow, with a bell. Okay, and is there still building going on? I think there's still building probably going on inside. Or is this the taking down of the scaffolding now? No, there's still building going on outside. Oh, they're building an external? Is there a what is this? Oh, they're building a little porch area? I suppose it's a porch area outside the side of the church. Oh, look, it gets a full-on little balcony thing, this church. What a structure. What a structure. Completed in December, in time for Christmas Day, I think. Or hopefully in time for Christmas Day. Maybe not. But almost. But what a build. That is probably the coolest little animation I've watched in a long time in this game. I mean, they're all very cool, but that one in particular was very, very, very satisfying to watch. And it looks like, what are they doing? Are they still, where are we building? Where are we building? Inside? Oh no, we're still building. Oh my gosh, there's entire side roofs that go in. Look at that. Okay, so the church is done. I'm gonna pause and just circle and have a look at this. This is a beautiful model, hey? What a beautiful model. What a beautiful, that just absolutely looks stunning. And I think we actually found a really great location for it here. Really, really great location for it here. And that there, the church. Let's have a read quickly. Allow citizens to fill their religious needs. Build at least one church is required to grow the population beyond 300. So we have definitely built this church well ahead of time, but it's got a good position, I think, out here. And 300, I think, 300 here we come. I mean, we've got here before we've got there even before we've got to 200, but you know, good stuff. All right, so. And the game marches on. What have we got next? We've got village houses next. Okay, that's all down to people removing trees, which I'm sure they will do sooner rather than later. Okay, so let's leave the detailing of that alone for the moment, and have a talk about what we're going to do next. And I think that there's big questions. So I don't know what to do with this area here. I am thinking that it needs to become a storage area, perhaps. Maybe it needs to become a slaughterhouse area, a storage and a slaughterhouse area. Maybe it needs to have a couple more tailors there. I'm not sure. Maybe another oil workshop. I don't know. We need to figure out what to do with this corner here. So if there are any suggestions, let me know. Right, now what I'd like to do is that we have this sort of area plotted out here, which I don't know if you can see through the trees, but it's essentially a row of houses that go like this, like that. It's kind of they kind of stop over here. They double over here. They kind of start. I think there's 8 that are double over here. So what I wanted to do now was think about where we can put a few more chicken coops. So I was thinking of doing the chicken coop expansion around this area, around the granary here, and turning this into sort of chicken coop land. since this over here has now become a housing area, which is great. I think that was originally going to be there, but this is now chicken coop land over here, I think. So what I was thinking of doing was putting a chicken coop over here next to this, next to that, like that, right? I thought that could be quite cool. Maybe even a little bit forward like this. We move it like, you know, leave a bit of a gap for some trees in between there. But I was thinking about getting another chicken coop at least in over like that. I don't know what everyone thinks. I kind of like it there. I just want to see if I can straighten it out a little bit more, because we've got this road coming down here, and what it's going to do is it's going to create kind of a yeah, this kind of blur down here, which is fine. I kind of like the angles that this town has. They're kind of cool. Alright, so that's one there. And then I was thinking of doing, putting another chicken coop over here, at the back of this, at the back of the granary, kind of over maybe here, kind of like. What I was thinking is if we do that like this, right? Ooh, let's get this one. Let's get a little bit more like that, and then we put another one over here, right? Bit more of a line there. So we've now built 3 more chicken coops in, and I think that I actually want to bump the chicken coops right up the run here, and there are reasons for that. So we build those chicken coops, right? And then what happens is that we'll have 3, 4, 5 chicken coops out the back here. I think that's quite a good number, and it allows us to sort of start planning sort of what happens in this area as we start to branch down this way, because I think our next farm is actually going to go in here. So where does this end? Yeah, that ends there. So what I was thinking of doing was I was thinking of going, where's the farm? There's the farm. So if we swing this farm around, this farm building around, and we shimmy him in like that, right? This rural area out here gets to be the beginning of another farmland. I think, like that. Yeah, man. And we're going to shift that all the way up there and get that farm built first. So this is what's really important now, is this next farm, because we need to expand out this way, and I think that this is going to become farmland over here, with some more cattle, etc. over here, because yeah, we need to expand. I'm actually even thinking of putting some more fishing along here, expanding our fishing capabilities. Because we are really hitting the road, hitting the gun to the metal, hitting the floor to the metal here at the moment. This looks like this. There's one tree left to be cleared over here. I'm kind of going to try and bump these up here, so that the houses that have fewer trees to clear are higher up the list, as it were. So you can go above. You can go above him, you can go to 10, you right over there, you can go to 10, 12, 12, 12, yeah, there you go. So those are sort of in order, the most houses to the least, or the most trees to the least. Look at that, did we get the farm up and running? Where's the chicken coops? Oh, we've got to get the chicken coop. Oh, we missed out the chicken. We're confusing the chicken coops here. So we got to get the chicken coops. The chicken coops have got to go all the way in. Yeah, those 3 chicken coops have got to be up no matter what the size of the trees there is. I made a little bit of a mistake there. But I think that what's great is that tree's gone down there. Okay. That tree's gone down. That's a village house. Okay, well, why don't we get that built, and that built, okay? Because there's already, feels like there's already materials there, so we might as well get that built, because this is the village pastor's house. I think it's important to get the village pastor's house done. Right, so what I was thinking out over here is, because we've got a weaver's workshop over here, I was thinking about getting and this is where our house ends over here. I was thinking about perhaps getting a storage building in here, maybe. Maybe a storage building. Let's see, trade and transport. I was thinking maybe putting a warehouse in here, a warehouse of some kind. Kind of breaking up what's going on with this area. So I was thinking warehouse in here. We're really planning things out now. So warehouse over here. Let's drop him down to there. Yeah, let's plan the warehouse over there. And then I also think we need some more cart parkings. We're gonna need leave some space for some wagon sheds as well. But like car parking over there, I think. Yeah, car parking over there. We got a lot of planning to do out here. But there's building that needs to be done everywhere, I suppose. Building is very important. Okay, this house is now being occupied. Okay, that's good. Look at that. All right, so that family has moved in, and that is the first house on this back row opposite the church. What a wonderful position out the back here. Look at that. I'm really enjoying this town. I must say, I'm continuously enjoying it. We maybe need to look at moving this sooner rather than later. Does this have stone? Does any one of these store stone? Do you store stone? No one has stored stone yet, but we shall store stone somewhere along here, probably in this one, and move stone from there so we can collapse that, I think. Although we need to wait till yeah. So what are we going to do over here? That's the question. I'm starting to think that this area here definitely needs to become a storage area. We need more storage close by, I think, along here. What I was thinking of doing was actually kind of marking it out, if that makes sense. So I want to remove some of these trees. Really mark a lot of these trees for removal. Because they are just getting in the way, really, now. Because really what we want to do is we want to spec this whole thing out so that we can build some fence it off, maybe with archway entrances, maybe a big archway entrance over here and a small one down here, maybe just one big one over here. Yeah, and we turn it into a bit of a, I think a big one over there and a small one over here, and we turn it into a bit of an area, production area. I think it's time. It's time that this part of town develops. It's too long been left as a forest. Not my style. Okay, let's speed things up. Where are we? We are doing the farm. We're doing the farm construction out here because it's February. I was hoping that we would get this up before the next season. Maybe we will. Can we get this up, guys? Can we get this built before winter's over? I think we might be able to, and then we can spec those fields out and have them ready for rotation. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see if we can do that. Build. We're gonna pause. If we get there, we're gonna pause. It's going to be amazing if we do make this achievement. This farm is going to be built just as we reach the end of winter. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we're going to get there. Are we going to get there? I don't know if we're going to get there. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get there. There's a lot of builders working, so maybe we will. We did, look at that. Okay, let's hire a manager first of all. And then we're going to add a field. Okay. Right, so let's have a think about where we're going to put these fields now that we've so quickly gotten there. So I want to put the first field like this, I think, out back there. So let's go like this. I think that's kind of cool as one field. Let's add another field. 25 units. 25 units. Yep, look at that. Nice big 25 by 25 unit fields. Another field. Start on this side over here. This one's going to be a bit of an odder shape, this one. Ooh, no, I can't do that one. Okay, we're going to do that like that. This is going to be an odder shaped field. This one is going to be a bit of a weird shape. This is going to be kind of cool. Ooh, okay. Maybe we need to move this like that. Does this work? Yeah, that works. Okay, let's go down to there. Yeah, I kind of too short. Ooh, that's interesting. That narrow walkway there. But let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Why not? Why? Absolutely not. There, you know, I mean, never say no. So that's 4. Let's get this one out. To there. And to there. Okay, that's 4. And let's get the last 2 in. We're going to do the last 2 along here. So let's do another 25. And this is almost an exact square, that one. 25. And let's get this one in here. We'll do a long one again. So 24 by 24. There you go. Look at that. That is the new farm, everyone. Okay. Okay. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at what the wages are over here. Let's just go to apply to all and apply to all. Okay. So let's just have a look here. Does this manager? Have we got a manager? Ooh, yeah. Okay. Cool. We've got a manager. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna get there before winter, before the end of winter. Look at that. We've got a manager immediately, a worker. Okay, cool. So what are we gonna do in these fields, right? We are starting off on an even footing. So field 1 and 2, I think this is 1 and 2. So yeah, field 1. Yep. Next. Yep, that's field 1. Okay, cool. Field 1. We're gonna do wheat. And let's do sunflower over here, and then we're going to do wheat, and then after wheat we do potato, and we do buckwheat over here, and then we're going to do a fallow and a fallow. Let's do a fallow and a fallow for those ones there, right? Then we do a hemp and a sunflower, and a sunflower and a hemp, and I'm starting to put a few more hemps in the fields here because we need to up our hemp production, I think, especially if we've got these guys out here making that kind of stuff. Right, so that's that right, and then we're gonna go a fallow and a fallow for you, right? That's good. Okay, which means on these top 2 we can go to a sunflower and a buckwheat, and let's do a wheat and a potato. Yep, keep that kind of going there, and then it's a fallow and a fallow, and that's finished, right? Those are the top ones finished, right? Okay. Yep, that's all good. Right. Okay, cool. Now after we've gone here, we are going to go wheat, and we're going to go to potato back, and then we're going to do wheat, and we're gonna do hemp there. Okay, now we want the fallow fields here are gonna be here. So this is definitely fallow and fallow. So that's fine. We're gonna do hemp, and we're gonna do potato, right? Then we're gonna do a sunflower and a buckwheat and a buckwheat and a sunflower, and then a fallow and a fallow, and then we're going to do a wheat, and we're going to do a wheat. Cool. So that's all 6 with the alternating things. So there's all sort of 4 fields going at a time, if that makes sense. 4 fields going to fallow. Right, and I think that is good. Ooh, let's activate all the fields. Activate. Activate. Cool. I think that's, yep, that's all of our fields activated. And we are going to go into the next season with a whole new farm. Just as the thaw hits. Look at that. What a wonderful situation to be in. And we are, yeah, like, absolutely, that is actually perfect. So a whole new farm. We've hit this new season with a new farm laid out. And it is going to be glorious. Those fields shall be planted. In fact, here go the first ones, and hopefully our food production will increase significantly. Yep, look at that. We are fully staffed already. We have a manager, and 2 windmills waiting out there, which is great. Look at this, fantastic. A lot more activity around this end of the world as people realize that we are expanding. Okay, now what is going on here? We've got chicken coop going up over here, which is great news. Chicken coop going up. Thank you, chicken coop. You can be removed and you can be removed or added to the removal list. Are you on the removal list? You can be on the removal list. Yep, because we're going to start stocking these chicken coops with food soon, so we can get the... Ooh, who did pause? Who have we got over here? Someone by river. Sunflower oil. Can we give you... We can give you 1,000. We can give you 1,000 of that. That's a deal. Can we give you any of these? We can give you 10, good sir. 10 of those, good sir. Yep, that's it. Sorry, that's all we can do for now. But we will continue trading with you as that goes. 1,000 here. We've got a minute to press on pause. 1,000 sunflower oil every now and then does not hurt. Yeah, that's good. Exporting sunflower oil, good. Do we need anything? Do we need any... Should we order some honey? Should we order some honey? Let's order some honey. Let's order some honey. Let's order 1,000 honey. Let's order 1,000 honey. Deal. And how about 1,000 salts? Make sure that there's salt in the and 1,000 dried fish as well. Yeah. Make sure that there's always good old extra food coming through the system here. No one's ever gonna get upset with extra salt and etc. I think what I'd like to do now is I'd like to up this to 2,000, because I think that we can start perhaps on this one to 1,500, so that we can actually start making a little bit more money off the trades that we're doing. I think here is coming in our honey. I think this is our salt, and I think this is our dried fish. Great. That's great news. So that's coming in. Thank you for those shipments. The trade by river is really quick, by the way. Just so everyone knows, the advantage of trade by river is its speed. It is fast. It is really fast. And it just helps get a lot of different foodstuffs into the system. Everyone in your village becomes very happy very quickly. Look at this church, everyone. Oh my gosh. That is actually the most fantastic thing. I've really enjoyed watching this church be built. It looks beautiful here, out below the in the bottom of the village. It's got a great spot. It's got a great location. It fulfills so many needs. People are going to come and pray here. People come in and out all the time. Look at this. It's fantastically popular. Fantastically popular. In fact, it's brought everyone's mood up considerably. People come to this town because of that church. I don't know why I'm being so religiously advocate-y. I think it's just because maybe it helps the progress of this here town, which is what I'm invested in. So, I'm thinking these spots here. Do we put a well here? I think we do. I think we do a well over here. Let's do a well over here. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to scoot this down, and I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to drop a well in like... I'm going to drop a well in like that. No, I'm not. I'm going to drop the well in. No, I'm going to drop the well in here. I'm going to drop the well in there. I'm going to drop that well in there because, you know, water up the side of the world is important. There isn't much. In fact, let's move that right the way up that list. Because even these guys don't have that. these guys have, I mean, look how beautiful it is out here. This used to be the rural end of town. It's now the rich end of town. Look at it. It's stunning out here. It really is. And this is the new farmland out here. This is the real new farmland out here. I mean, these fields have just got going. How many fields have we got going this year over here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 going. We got four fields going. We got these 3. These 2 are fallow this year. But what a start! What a start, I must say. It really is nice to have this village progressing. It really is all about those trees, hey? These guys have got a lot of work cut out for them, actually. There are a lot of trees to still remove from here, and I think that in fact actually, with that in mind, or on note, with the note of the number of trees that need to be removed, and the fact that we now actually have a well here, that's how fast things get built, which is great because people along this area were in need of water, I think. That is where this episode ends. Thank you for joining me, everyone, for episode 22, the episode in which we got up the church. I will see you tomorrow for episode 23, because that's what comes after 23, where we shall continue to expand. Hopefully a lot of these new houses that we have planned up will go down. I think we're just waiting for a lot of those trees to be chopped down. To be honest, that's what's holding us back. I think that's the main obstacle to progress at the moment. And I think those chicken coops also need some attention. They also need those trees removed. And then we can set those up. But thank you for joining me, and yeah, as always, a like and a comment is appreciated. And if you haven't, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you tomorrow for episode 23. I am the Beard, signing off.